Exotical Barbies. Today I want to talk about the difference between being monoracial, multiracial, or biracial, and then also to multicultural. Because I feel like so when I speak about these things, um, many people get confused as to like are they monoracial, are they multicultural, things like that. So I kind of want to address these things. Anyways, let's get started. So monoracial is basically when your grandparent, your great grandparent, and your mom and dad is all one race, like one mono race, and through a monoracial, and you guys really don't have a descent of something like if you're African descent, you really want to have like a native descent. If you was monoracial, just be African descent. Think of like Viola Davis. The reason I bring this up because I feel as so many people aren't educated with learning about if they're multiracial or they biracial, that sort, if that makes sense. And when you're monoracial, you can still benefit from the isms, as in texturism, featureism, colorism, because many people, when they think of monoracial, they just think that you just look like a regular. I hate saying that, but it's true. But in reality, you can benefit from those isms. You know what I'm saying? But also too, what else I was gonna say? You can be like light skin. That kind of goes with colorism. Like you benefit from the ism. You can still be light skinned and still be moderately black, or you can be basically what I just said earlier. I'm so sorry for prolonging all of this. Another thing is that for multiracial and biracial, well, biracial I think we all know where it's like mom, like for example, mom's black, dad is white. But also too, multiracial, I feel like many people don't know, is that when like think of Haley Steinfeld, she's multiracial because of how her grandma is like half black and how her mom's like half Filipino, so she's multiracial. And when you're multiracial, you could still be bypassing as a monoracial, which and that goes for multiracial and biracial. So like for example, think of Winter from Bad Girls Club. She is a white passing, but she's still biracial. Or Jasmine Tooks. But Jasmine Tooks does look multiracial, at least in my opinion. But she can, if she wanted to, whatever, if she was to do something, I don't know. But bypass molt is well, actually, never mind. I think that's a bad example. But anyways, I think you kind of get my point where you could bypass as a monoracial, kind of like how Haley Steinfeld character in Sinners, where she is white passing, but she is still multiracial. And by the way, you can be multiracial or biracial even if you're like 70% of that race and 25% of another race. Because at 25%, you're still multiracial if you choose to accept that one or not. I mean, that's between you and yeah. But you can also as well benefit or not benefit from the isms of texturism, featureism, and colorism as well. Like I said earlier, white passing, or you could be black passing. Like I said earlier, you could be black passing, mixed person, and many people assume that you're black even though you're not, so it kind of goes both ways: monoracial, multiracial, and biracial. But I want to distinguish those those three, so then you guys can be educated about yourselves and whatnot, because I remember how when I was trying to talk about this when I was younger one night, especially in the black community, it's more like a hush hush thing, at least from where I was from. At least from where I was from and the cult I was in, where it's more like a hush hush thing. It's just like a one drop rule. Like if you're that percent black, you're black path. You know, you're just black. You're just black. They're not gonna talk about your other part of you. So, you know, and last one I want to talk about is multicultural. You can be multicultural if you're monoracial, multiracial, or biracial, or you could be monoracial if you choose to. Like there's plenty of celebrities out there that is multiracial or biracial, but sometimes they either go in and out blackness, which is what they can do and whatnot, or sometimes they stick with that one particular race. I think on Janae Aiku sometimes, I don't know. This is from what I know. If I'm wrong, please address me. And she was in a black space and she did benefit from it and whatnot, even though she's multiracial, you know. Or you have celebrities that dip out, like Zoe, I forgot her name. Zoe Salanda? Yeah, Zoe Salanda. Even though she's under heat right now, she sometimes dip in and dip out blackness, you know. And you know, but I want to say I would say she's multicultural, and I already made a video of how to be multicultural, you know, because you don't have to look like it to be multicultural. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to benefit from the isms to be multicultural. You could simply learn and, you know, embrace. And yeah, I really love being multicultural. I'm telling you this right now, because you really want to benefit if you're monocultural, you know, but you will benefit if you're multicultural. I would say that, at least in my opinion. If you choose to be monocultural, do you, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys like this short, sweet video of me basically discussing the difference between monoracial, biracial, and monoracial, and monocultural, and multicultural, because I feel like many people don't know really the difference. People just think that when you're monoracial, it's just black parent or black mom, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment. Do you benefit from, do you think that it's cool to be multicultural? Are you multiracial? Did you just find out you're multiracial? You know, things like that. Anyways, bye.